It's actually in 2 minutes now, isn't it?
Wait. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. This is Blocky on Shoulder Streaming, brought to you exclusively by us for the first season. We have the grid full of people here. The front row after qualifying, because a few people haven't shown up. Crucially, Carl. So that means the championship protagonist number 1, Flo, is ahead of his teammate to make a hike in 1-2. Dafu, P3, he's going to try hold him off. Quick, awful name pronunciation, I know, but he's here in P4. Denvi P5, Axel P6, Guer here P7, Dutchy in P8, Rocky P9, Gold P10, Finn P11, and Don P12. And from the pit lane, because he's joined just too late, Rezi.
Up in 2 minutes.
That
Also, I'm
means
here.
the formation yeah, Chicken's here.
I'm chicken, I think.
There we go. So, there's the grid. Over there is our safety car driver, and over here, all the way in the lovely runoff area of Turn 1, is the infamous man of Wales. Say hello to the YouTube.
He is the king of Wales.
Yes. Yes. Right, that's enough of him for now. We'll probably get back to it at some point later in the weekend. As you can see, his giant speech bubble stays there for a few minutes. So, the grid shortened to, I think, 13 people? Yeah, 13 people, because of 1 or 2 people unable to attend. I love the default stream up icon we have while the stream is live. Everyone's wishing good luck to each other. I do not blame them. Racer, or Rezi even, sorry. I've had a long day. Once the final car goes past, you can go, okay? So just watch everyone. I'll give you a verbal go. If I forget, though, you should know when to go. Just don't go early. You will, on the thing, be given your actual grid position, though, because you did show up at least, so kind of have to do that. But, yeah, we've got about 30 seconds before we do the roll-up, which will mean Hyken get another 1-2. I think this is the like on-track 1-2. I'm not sure if it is their first or not, but they've got a decent run-up to Turn 1 either way. I think this is one of the longest
qualifying, no.
Yeah, qualifying, no, but actual 1-2s, yeah. Anyway, I believe this is the one of the longest run-ups to Turn 1 that we have this season. For the size of the track, at least. Very short lap times. Axel has not gone. Also, Finn has not moved up either. So, Finn, you could have moved up regardless. Axel now gets into position. I'm not sure what that was about. But the safety car is on standby. The grid is ready. All you need to do is say start. They've got different lights on this time that go out pretty quickly, I can give you that. And, of course, we are go for the first time in the States here in Block E. There's a decent start from the front 2, and there's a decent start from all around.
Mika and Axel have a horrendous start.
Pit lane, you can now go. Through Turn 1 and 2 they go. They need to be careful of that inside Tech Pro. That can really catch you out. And Mika Dutchy flies off the track on the average line. Dafu has overtaken Flo, crucially, and Silver has taken the lead. So automatically... Oh, Dafu runs wide. I was going to say off the start immediately. Dafu's got the advantage, but no. I forgot to factor in the pole points, but from now there's an 11-point gap between Flo and Dafu, and if Dafu wants to win this championship, he needs to be at least 30 points clear by the final race of the season. The 2 Hykens at the front are battling for the lead, but at the moment I think Flo has just got it stable. At the back, Rezi is caught up to Dutchy there, so... Small problems on the start for a few. Oh, and that's Denvi. No, that's Axel. Into the wall in the final corner. We know it's a very treacherous corner. Don as well has also had a major mistake in that part of the track. Flo and Silver are neck and neck now. Bit of a shenanigans between those two in qualifying that has been noted by the FIA and officials. Yellow's out in the first sector. Not too sure as to the reasoning of that. But the fight still rages on. The first sector disproportionately large compared to the rest of the track and flows wide. So Silver inherits the lead. Make that the 4th lead change already this race, with a whole lot more yet to come, and Dafu is right on the rear of Flo. The top 3 separated by about 6 or 7 tenths there. That 6 or 7 joke will now be out of the way for the rest of the stream, so we don't need to worry about that. But we continue to do this and continue. Apparently Rocky's got qualifying. I think he'll ignore that for now because it's just a qualifying. You can improve a lot better on the race, and Flo overtakes Silver.
Into the wall, lose the position to Assetto.
Assetto, one of the
now
rookies.
Has P4.
The two Hykins are still fighting. They need to be careful not to mess up their own fight here and let Dafu in too much.
A little wide there.
CCs can play a factor into this race as well. You need to remember that. Too many and you're going to get a penalty. They will be handed out at the end of the session. I don't think they'll be announced.
Rocky and Assetto have 0 so far.
And Assetto, I think, may have just got one there. But he's fighting with Dafu in 4th.
Yes,
this could be a strong debut as Silver runs his 2 wheels into the gravel. Or off the track into the grass. Really don't want to be doing that, as that really costs and pays dividends.
Ethan and Mika battling for the back of the pack here.
Don has fallen right to the very back of the field as well. Unsure as to why. It could be a lack of practice, but we'll see.
He was in no sessions today, because all the sessions were today.
Yeah, due to small problems, but yeah, I'm being called at the moment, which I cannot pick up. But through turn 1 they go.
So it seems like
turn 3.
Everyone has around a second gap to each other. Well, not really, but it's an equal gap between everyone.
Yeah,
and Flo does go a little wider than he would like to. So does Dafu. They have identical lines.
Yeah, big run off the track there, and Flo's done it again. So, yes, in this moment in time, Flo would close the gap in the championship, but
Where is nowhere near where he would like
hope
to be.
Yeah, if we quickly check the fastest laps, Axel provisionally has it, but Silver's gone purple in the first sector on this lap, so I feel he's going to take the fastest lap away here.
Assetto is starting to fall back from the top 3.
But this
so now he's got the Audis behind him. He's got both of the Audis behind him.
Guerre overtook... oh, there's Tech Pro on track!
Oh, no!
And Dafu's knocked it! Luckily, it's now off the track, and Axel's into the barriers as well. Full course cautions out. Everyone gear 1. Not sure as to the reason that wasn't spotted sooner, but that may have just saved Dafu's race. Just going to move that set over there.
So this is...
There we go. I've got the brief replacement down. So that, I believe it's unanchored, which it is. No hard feelings to no one there. Just, I mean, I was trying to go efficiently, but just whatever. Just Dafu, though, has lost a ton of time to that because of that small incident. Luckily, it's not ended his race entirely by sending him to the back, and it's ending. So if anyone goes early, we'll be able to tell, and they've gone now. So a very early call. I don't think anyone got a pit stop out of that. Don may have, but wasn't paying dividend. Yeah, into turn 1, Flo versus Silver. Flo gets back ahead. Much better reaction from him. Oh, and Silver hits the inside. Silver hits the inside and loses a lot of momentum.
Assetto is on Dafu.
Yeah, Assetto and Dafu are very similar lines, but I think Assetto just held a few tenths more on his tyres to get through there. Dafu did originally start down in P4, so I don't think he'd be too mad with a P4 finish.
Denvi has gained a lot. Also, Axel has fallen back. I forgot about that. Assetto almost had a move on the inside there, but Denvi is now on Assetto.
Denvi making moves. He's had a quiet season so far. We've not really spoken about him. I think the last time we properly had a full segment on Denvi was when he had that big DNF in the first race of the season. But he's back now with a big bit of force, signed till next season. That was announced between qualifying and now. So he's bound with Audi for at least one more turn.
A much better exit. Silver will overtake Flo there.
And the Welshman in turn 1 is going to be very happy to hear that. In fact, I think he's going to just tab back in to watch that happen. Which he is. He's actually watching it through.
They have very different lines there. but they both get out almost side by side.
Yeah.
And also, Denvi had a terrible turn 1. Afsik is now back through.
Anything can happen in the remaining set of laps. Don't forget if someone loses it.
The turn 1, 2, 3 in this track is so important.
Yeah, I did say this before the weekend. I said anyone has a shot at the win here because it all goes down to who adapts the fastest and then also who can keep it on track the most. So don't you worry about it. I will get very loud if something happens. We've got a fight between Denvi and Afsik. Down the straight they go. One of the Polish drivers, the new Polish driver to the grid, versus one of the Brits who've been here since the start. Weirdly, I think this race
have a much better line.
Yeah, this race could really help Silver here. If I just go into turn 1 quickly, so I can pull up some stats for you. Rocky is the highest placed Polish driver with 10 points, and if we look at Silver, he's currently on 67 points. I did not know that until just checking then. So he's looking to remove that number from his mind by scoring, hopefully, a win to get to 97 points. And at the moment, if we have a look, only 2 drivers have scored that feat, being Dafu and Flo, of 100 points. Axel as well. Guerre's here, so they could both come out of this race with a lot of points. Silver's getting support from the YouTube chat, I have just noticed. Thank you for tuning in. So Silver's got a boost from someone named Orion. Don't know if that's any relation to them, but they've got them.
Flo
that was a big mistake from Flo.
It wasn't even...
Oh!
What I see, he actually...
It has helped him a lot, unless Silver made a bigger mistake on entry that we didn't clock.
Kind of reminds me of George Russell's wall tap in Singapore. This.
Oh, Tech Pro's been hit!
Oh, I see.
And it's right on the curb. That was just clipped by Silver, and it's a FCY, a full course yellow. Now, yeah, stay wide, turn 2. Thank you very much. That will just get swept up now. I think we could see Don getting lapped here because he is in the firing line for getting lapped. VSC ending. The virtual safety is ending. We're floating above the leaders. Who read that better is the question. Daffy was on a corner exit. Silver read that the best out of the both of them. Provisionally jumping into the lead, but they're equal pegging as they go down the straight. A few cars wide in the other end of the circuit. So, as it stands, Audi 1-2 for current fastest lap. And Don is in the pit lane, who will get lapped this race.
Did not have a great exit there.
Yeah, so Don is in the pit lane at the top of the picture. He needs to just come to a full stop and then jump out and back in, and then he can get going again.
I will be back in a minute.
Oh, he's retiring. So the DNF for Oricom comes at this stage in the season, crucial for the points. So there's the first exit of the race for Oricom. In the US, their home race. Slightly floundered. Flo had a much better line though from Silver there going into the long corner here. We fly above the field, relatively spread out. Resi hugely wide in the background. If we check the CCs, Guerre 10, Resi 17. So Flo has got the move on Silver, going into the straightaway for turn 1. The straightaway on this track being used as a drag strip outside of normal race weekends. So that's another thing that attracts a lot of the fans to this region of the US. A track known from coast to coast like butter and toast, and a lot of people like it and a lot of people hate it. But for Blocky this weekend, it seems like a firm favourite for 1 or 2 as we see Dafu trying to make a move on Silver and sliding the rears out. And there's yellows in the first sector. Dutchy's made contact with the barrier, is going again. Let's get back to the fights. And Denvi's now involved against Dafu and Silver. Silver run wide. Dafu goes through into P2. Dafu knows he needs to plan his pits perfectly to get this race in a way that he can get it to run in a way that will keep his championship lead steadily climbing. As we discussed earlier, he needs 30 points by the final race to have a chance of winning by default. But we'll see. Down the straight they go. Flo from Dafu, from Silver, from Denvi. Through turn 1, 2, different lines. Dafu's got ahead of Flo and is closing. Almost got ahead of Flo and is closing.
What's going on? What happened to Silver?
He just had a really bad exit, caught some grass and spanned the rears up and lost the position.
Oh!
Oh, and it flows off in a big way. Flo has lost 2, maybe 3 positions there. That is the worst possible issue he could have had. Axel in the back is the best of the rest. All drivers with 1... Nubby, are you sure you're not looking at laps? Because for some reason laps is on the right.
But some people have...
Some people have...
1 cc.
Yeah, some people have 1 cc, Nubby.
Yeah, Nubby.
Yeah, laps are on the right now. They updated it. Anyway, Denvi now on the rear diffuser of Silver. I don't know. It's updated universally. Denvi has got ahead of Silver on my side there, so he's really pushing this Audi to its absolute limits. We could see something brilliant come out of the Audi camp here today from Denvi.
I think this might be Denvi's first podium if he was.
I think this would be his first top 5.
Really?
Not accounting penalties, that is. I think this would be his first by merit top 5.
Oh, and Flo's past
Afsek. Dafu's wide!
Oh!
Axel is there! Denvi's there! Denvi hasn't fully taken the lead.
Not yet.
Rezzy's on his second warning, which means he's got 1 more before he gets a possible penalty. Guer has 1. I have been checking in the background. You may have seen the taskbar open on the side. Just checking up on that. There's a few others with a few higher CCs than they would have hoped for, but... as it stands, Denvi had a much better run out the corner. He's going to try it on Dafu. Denvi in towards turn 1. Is ahead on the leaderboard and is ahead on the racing line into turn 1. Through they go the turn 2. The tight exit onto 3 as Flo gets his first warning. High warning race so far. And Rezzy's into the pit lane. Dutchy has to go, so he's retiring. He's off the track in a weird place as well.
Oh, Silver!
Silver with a huge moment. Oh, and Dafu's trying it around again.
Yellow sector 2.
Yeah, that was Dutchy rejoining. He's going to try pull off in a safe position. He has to retire. I believe he's got some form of qualifying on that is going to interrupt his race.
Denvi and Dafu both still fighting at it.
Silver has dropped greatly back.
Yeah, Silver has gone really far back, although he hasn't got much of a threat.
Oh, around the final corner, that's going to be Dutchy into the pit lane to retire. Denvi provisionally has the lead.
Flo is very weak in the last corner there.
And that is going to be Denvi for the first time in his career leading a full lap on a track. So congratulations to him.
Oh, Dafu had a much better line.
Even so, I think it's an achievement leading a lap for the first time around a track like this for Denvi. That is a great achievement.
Assetto is now there.
Oh, he is. He's just overtaken Denvi. Where has he come from? He was completely off my radar then.
He does go very wide though, and through goes Denvi back.
That is completely fine. This is a brilliant fight. A lot of people with a lot of CCs. Don't forget, you can't serve time penalties anymore in race due to insufficient amount of timings, so they will be automatically applied to the end of the race. Denvi now with a possible dive position on Dafu. Through the chicane they go. They are very close to each other, and Denvi sneaks out ahead just for a second, and in fact has jumped out ahead, and Flo has just got a massive run on Assetto.
Yeah, he might have.
Who gets through? So Flo takes the position. Silver's dropped back to 5th, and I think he's going to stay there till the pit cycles. I know Rezzy's taken to the pit lane, so...
Assetto had an incredible line through there.
And Dafu could overtake Denvi here. The Audi driver versus the Oricom driver. Audi yet to score a win.
Oh, wait, no.
Yeah, no, not yet. Anyway. Got more people joining. Denvi goes slightly wide. That's not really what you want to be doing as the race leader with a few others really close behind. There's a close-knit fight between the 2 Lamborghinis who are going to be scoring good points. If we have a look.
Denvi's on a warning. So
Rocky, Assetto, Dafu and Silver all yet to get a penalty, and Rocky has done every lap of the race without corner cutting once, which is a brilliant achievement for him so far.
Lap is still held by Axel.
Yeah.
In fact, the 2 fastest laps of the race are held by both Audis.
I mentioned that earlier. It's a shock that they're still there. That Tech Pro has been nudged. I just double-checked that. But the top 4 are inside each other. This is crazy. Dafu's currently out in the lead. Flo shoves his nose ahead. Denvi loses 4 places at once. And my game is frozen. At the worst possible time. We're back again. Denvi's now shot back up into P2. Finn is going to get blue flagged here, almost certainly. So if he could just pull it off the line and keep out of the way of the next 4 coming through. Asik trying it on Denvi. The back marker in the middle of it. We're going to try stay roughly above where it would be. There he goes. Asik gets through. Finn get back up to racing speed. Just mind silver. Asik versus Denvi is the fight here. Denvi's had a okay season so far. This is Asik's first race, and he's already fighting at the front. No one expected this from him today. A shock signing by Procedure has led it to this moment here. Currently running in the podium for possibly the first time. And yellow in the first sector as Tech Pro gets knocked.
I think Denvi hit it. He's going slower.
I think it's almost been collected by Finn. But could we see Asek take to the lead? I'm pretty sure that'd be the 5th different race leader.
Green.
I'm pretty sure it would be the 5th different leader.
Oh, and Afsik on the outside.
It would be the 6th race leader this race. If Afsik can get through. Flo with a huge mistake there. Currently, Dafu is set to extend the championship lead away from that 11-point deficit. But we'll see. We're almost 20 laps in to the 35 laps so far. 0 safety car. A few people towards the back of pitted.
Afsik had a much, but wait, no, did he?
I think it was even. Silver's pitting. Silver takes the pit lane, and Afsek officially takes the lead down the straight to make it 6 race leaders. 6 unique race leaders in the race so far. Silver's in the pit lane. Axel's also in the pit lane. So the top 4 have been released into a somewhat fight. The Lamborghinis are going to come through together now.
Having a bit of a wobble there in the rear end, and it's become yet another 3-way fight.
Oh, and Flo's wide. Oh, no! Big step into the gravel for the team owner. He continues going. He's got Denvi behind him now. Oh, and who makes a big mistake? Afset continues to lead the race with all sorts of things unfolding. These guys have to pit soon. I believe the Lamborghinis haven't pitted. I'll have to double check that, but we've definitely seen Resi pit. I think Rocky has pitted as well, hence why he's so far back. Silver has, and Axel has. Everyone else not too sure about. Oh, and Flo and Asek are in. That was very close between those two as they came in, but Flo just gets out ahead. Who can get the better overall stop? Silver gets their first warning. Oh, and it's a slower stop for Afsek, but can he get out in the lead?
Oh, seems like the Tech Pro's
no,
been
he
nubbed
can't.
by what I believe is Dafu. I think Dafu touched it there.
Dafu has a major lead here, but the fight is the people coming out the pit lane compared to Silver. That is really what we're trying to look at. Gold is in the mix now because of it. Oh, and Finn's into the wall. Small accident there. Neither driver could overtake because of that, so...
It's okay, though.
Yeah, I think the key fight for now is Afsek, Flo, and Silver, where they are on track in comparison to...
Denvi is catching on Dafu from what I see.
Yeah, they are. And from what I can make out, the people who've pitted are starting to gain on the leaders. So, if I were those out, I would immediately be darting to that pit lane. Which Dafu does.
Dafu is.
And Denvi stays out. So, Denvi deciding he's going to try and become a possible cork in the bottle. We could see how well he's preserved his tyres, because at the moment we have no idea how well they are in comparison to everyone else. This is the key. Dafu's pitted. He's going to be stuck at gear limiter of gear 1. Flo goes through. Afsek. Silver. Gold comes into the pit lane. Will he get out ahead of Axel? Yes, he will. So,
interesting.
If we write off Denvi, who's 12 seconds up the road, we've got the de facto leader of Flo, and Dafu needs to make up 4 places, essentially, or 3 places from where he is now, in order to try and reduce the championship gap. And the race takes a moment of calm for the sake of my voice.
Afsec is not someone I would have expected.
And Flo runs wide.
For a lead fighter. I did not expect this.
Yeah, he's come out the door as a star rookie.
Silver is catching fast.
As Denvi darts into the pit lane, so we'll see what can change in this lap. Lap 21, entering 22. That gap for Denvi is going to drop like a bullet in a bit of water. He comes to a complete stop, jumps out. He needs to try and get back in as fast as he can. It's a relatively slower stop. Can he get out ahead of Dafu? I don't think he will. Can he get out ahead of his teammate? That'll be the key point here. He doesn't get out ahead of Dafu, but he does definitely get out ahead of his teammate. The Tech Pro's been brushed, so there's a piece in a bit of a precarious position that they need to be thinking about.
Yeah, that is a very... That may need to be deleted.
And there's Finn in the pit lane, so I believe now everyone has taken their one mandatory stop. So those who pitted earlier, I feel... And Flo goes hugely wide. The grass has a lot less grip than the tarmac, surprisingly, so I'm sure his rears are a bit spent because of that. I mean, who would have guessed a surface where you can't gain traction has less grip?
Yeah. So, I'm pretty sure, to my knowledge, no one has gotten a penalty yet.
Some people are very close to their third warning. Afsec made a huge mistake out the final corner and is now at the risk of silver. At the moment, Flo is the most coveted driver in the league, wins-wise. He could soon extend that to become a 3-time winner, which would be something.
This would also mean that Dafu would lose his second place streak.
I'm also pretty sure it would mean Dafu loses the championship lead.
Really?
I think because it's 11 points currently, and Dafu is let me just quickly double check that. Yeah, no, Dafu. If the race were to end like this, Dafu would lose the championship lead to Flo. So that is if Dafu does not gain a podium, because if he gains a podium, then the gap would be 1 point.
Jeez. That's
So if Dafu can gain a P3 or higher, he will not lose the championship. But at the moment, he is set to lose the lead of the championship, which, as we've discussed, he cannot do, because every race that he spends out of the championship lead is another race that Flo could possibly win.
Oh, Afsec looked quite slow through there. Although I think it's his exit that he usually tries to prioritise.
Dafu had a really nice exit there. The gaps are slowly closing. Dafu and
then
Axel.
Once again, it's the two. It's the two Audis who are fighting against.
Yeah, they're
each other again.
They've had a really strong weekend so far. I think this is going to be their best statistical weekend for both drivers, without any penalties applied for the moment. If we check, Rezi is very close to his third and final warning before he gets a penalty later on in the race. But coming towards, it's 12 to go at the moment. It'll be 11 to go.
Dafu is gaining.
There you go. Rezi gets his final warning. I think Dafu is starting to full push now because he knows there's
there's a lot to lose.
Yeah, there's a lot to lose, but there's a lot to gain. 11 laps to go as Flo crosses the line there. That means we've got some way to go. Surprisingly, no safety cars yet. There's a battle between Rocky and the two Lamborghinis at the far end of the field, which will keep tunes in. Dafu's still slowly pushing. He's trying his ultimate best.
Oh, Axel!
Yeah, Axel with a huge mistake. So Denvi gets back through. Afsec is steadily ahead. Either way, I think the two Audis have secured their positions there in that position as Flo gets a second warning. I think that just happened. That was some really fast reaction time from FIA to catch that as it happened. Because I just caught Flo going over the curbs, so... Gold is now... I think that was Guer you're thinking of, because Guer's just gapped him. Silver has pushed up against the rear diffuser of Afsec.
Well, it seems like Dafu's dropped back.
It really has. I think he's just biding a bit of time. The gap is 5 seconds, though, so he doesn't have too long. 10 to go now.
Know, actually.
Well, it's 10.
The gap is closing.
Yeah, it is 10 laps to go at the moment. And a few people can afford to use a few CCs if they need to gain ahead. I'm not going to say who, but Rocky still has yet to gain a CC, which is somewhat short of a miracle. This Flo again goes wide.
Oh, I think Silver might... No, Silver actually does not have AFSIC.
Yeah, that mistake from Flo, I think, has actually cost him a real-time second there because he's lost a heap of time from running wide.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a huge... Oh, Silver going for the move.
In the
down
final
the straight.
corner.
They're side by side.
I think AFSEC had the better exit, though. Over the line, let's see what this gap's like now, because it was... Oh, yellow's out in the first corner. And it is the first corner, so we can't see the gap. Keep off the curbs. Guys, AFSEC hits it. Keep off the curbs. And it's clear, from what I can tell, it's been deleted. So AFSEC with a huge mistake there, just tapping the Tech Pro curb. And this could help Dafu greatly neutralize that gap in the championship.
Oh, Dafu.
So it's 100% clear now. So Dafu is ahead of AFSEC. If anything happens to the leaders, it could spell disaster. Finn, Guer getting their second warnings. I think Denvi could be joining them soon as well, who's just run very wide. As I say that, he gets another one. So
Finn could be at risk of getting lapped here.
Again.
Yeah. Wait, again?
Yeah, again, he's already been lapped once this race. It's not a race to remember for Braun, but at least he's going to be scoring a point for the team. I think it's 1 point. Let me just quickly double check for you at home. Yeah, he'd be scoring 1 point.
Oh,
and
Finn!
Yellow's out again because Finn's in the wall.
Oh, he's making a lot
Silver's
of mistakes.
tapped the inside wall.
Dafu surprisingly going wide there.
Yeah, but Silver tapped the inside. I think they were going wide to avoid the Tech Pro on track. But with that mistake from Silver, Dafu could try and get through. All is quiet for now as tense fight brewing. Dafu slid perfectly through there. I think he's got a very nice exit because of it.
Yeah. AFSIC is just going to sit behind now, watch this battle unfold, see where he can make a move and it benefit him.
I mean, it could be one of the people ahead make a huge mistake, screw up their line and whatnot, and yeah, we could see a pole on the podium, the first time since Rocky and his debut. That would be an achievement. And make Poland one of the best statistical countries to be a driver from.
So 4.8 is
Tech Pro again has been brushed, so everyone has to adapt to the line.
Would the statistically best country not be the UK?
No, I said one of the statistical bests.
Oh.
Because, you know.
Okay.
I think we've only had 2 Polish drivers, and if Asfik continues the way he's going, he could get a podium.
Oh, Silver!
Oh, big mistake from Silver, as I'm explaining. And does Asfik get through? I think, crucially, he does. That's not just big for the constructors, that's big for the actual race results as well. Both Audis as well in the back go very wide. Rocky has finally gained 1 CC. Yeah, I've been tracking that in the background. Nice one, Rocky. You've actually done a lot of laps without CC, and I commend you for it. So I think Dafu is just going to try chill out till the end. You know, he's got 6 to go. Same with Afsec and Silver, but they're going to try their best to push ahead of them, to push ahead of each other, really. The top 6 have detached from the bottom 7 of the field, or the bottom 5 now as it is.
Silver going a bit wide there. Now the Audis have a chance at maybe a podium here.
Yeah, they could. They could have a shot at one of their best finishes. Finn has driven into the pit lane. I think it's over for him.
Only a few more laps now.
Yeah, 6 to go.
Oh, Dafu does go a little wide there. I think he loses a tiny bit of time to Afsec. Not too much,
hugs
but
the inside. Yeah,
enough for
Finn
it.
has retired, so there's a 3rd retirement for the race.
Oh, Denvi has the...
Whoa, Denvi's done a really big... It's a really, really big lunge. I'm barely able to process that. No added laps confirmation, so if there is a safety car from now, it would probably go to the end. If it's in the final 2 laps, it would just be a VSC till the end. So, we need to pray that these drivers are able to get through that. And of course, you will be registered as in, as we're over 90% into the race. For those of you who end up DNFing on the final lap. Yellow flags in the first sector. Tech Pro's been hit and Denvi flips! Denvi goes over. That's a safety car.
That has helped. I believe that's helped Dafu.
That's not helped Flo. That's all I can tell. Safety car wait just before turn 1. Everyone pass the safety car. Everyone pass the safety car, please. I believe this will be a short, like 2-lap safety car. Everyone does get a free pit stop though, so safety car, just wait there. Flo is the leader. Yeah, so Flo is the leader, safety car. I will tell you otherwise. Who did what? I don't know. It could, I think that was Finn before he came into retire. It could have just been that. So everyone has chosen the pit lane so far. Will we see any of the leaders come in? Yes, we will. Asfik stays out. Really? Everyone else comes in, but Afsik stays out. He believes he's got enough grip. So Afsik is the leader. So safety car, get ready. Yes, he has. He has done a bit. Safety car, go. So Afsik, catch up to the safety car and stay at that speed. Stay wide at turn 1. Even Rezi comes in, so the whole field has taken a pit stop.
Except for
Afsik.
Yeah.
He thinks he can make it to the end on this set of tyres. Of course, the barrier will be fixed when everyone's caught up, so it could mean 2 to go, which I hope it is, because I don't want to have a, stupid 1 lap to go, as I voiced already. So yeah, first flip in the race for I think 1 or 2 races. So Gold has entered his final warning. I don't think anyone is going to get a penalty, but it's going to be close by the end. Especially now that everyone is together, so you could fix that Tech Pro. Because now everyone is all together in one part of the track.
Mostly.
No, everyone is in one part of the track. They're all contained in one sector now, basically. When Rocky goes through the corner, now they're in one sector, so should be good to go ahead and clear it up. Okay, no. No.
Yeah, that.
Oh, it was like that. You were putting it way too far out. That's what was causing the problems. It's just... Calm down. It's should be able to go green soon.
I think.
Not this lap. Not this lap. Not this lap. It would be way too late now.
Yeah. I think we're going to be going
gear 2. Safety car gear 2. So safety.
There is no restart line, by the way.
Well, the restart line is basically the pit lane entry line.
Oh, that is really not very long to decide.
Hold on, you know what? I'm just gonna make the line. Finn, the only lap car left. Okay, for the sake of this, I'm gonna make the line dark blue on track from where you can overtake, where you can go. Order is order on the side. That should be fine. And everything's all good. We've got a restart line actually put in, which is a dark blue line. That means because it's a fast track, from where the marshal will be standing, the safety car goes and the leader controls pace, because it's such a short track. I mean, all the lap times in the first sector, we can be in agreement on that. So from the marshal, Asik, hold the queue. Hold the queue. Slow down. Slow down. Hold the pack. Hold the pack. When it goes,
slow down too much.
Yeah,
just you don't want to hold people up too much. You don't want to bottleneck, whatever.
Yeah, you can go when the yellow flag goes, and then you can, or like when you can, whatever. It's self-explanatory. You know how safety cars work, and the safety car has almost crashed on the way into the pit lane. Yeah. So you need to stay at this pace. So it's quite a while they're going to be held at this lower speed, but that would mean 2 laps till the end. And of course, any major crashes would be an immediate virtual safety car or full course caution till the end. After this line, he can go. Does he choose to? No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He's not gone yet. So he's holding it till the very end, and he's gone now. Going.
That is confusing.
He held it for a long, long time. Could you do the laps for safety car, please, Nubby? Thank you. because it is kind of butchering the front. There's a whole kerfuffle of cars at the back.
So also, Dafu's gone ahead of Flo.
Yeah, Dafu's jumped Flo and...
About to maybe even Assetto.
And he has done Assetto as he's gone wide.
Oh,
Flo gets through. Does Silver.
Both of them.
And Axel is threatening to go through. Denvy's dropped off and is now in that bubble of everyone else. I feel a lot of people are going to be very close to a penalty at the end of this race. That safety car has changed the entire complexion towards Dafu. And as he crosses the line, he's going to have 1 lap to go of this E-Prix. Started with a bit of confusion and will definitely end with a lot of controversy. But we'll see who comes out the victor. As they go down the straight, they're going to have one last final 1, 2, 3 chicane, much to a few people's prayers and wishes. It is the last lap. We'll see what anyone's able to pull off.
Oh, a lot of stuff going on in the back there.
A few people running wide. Rezi could monopolise over this into the top 5. But Flo and Dafu have jumped the field here. Oh, Dafu spins! It's a repeat of what happened a few weekends ago. He's hit the invisible wall that's put there to stop him from corner cutting. And that is not going to help him at all. I don't know who's going to be on the podium, but it's going to be
He's retiring.
Dafu will be counted in as the last on the track.
Oh my god.
Dafu will be counted in the points because he's DNF'd this late into the race. But Flo takes his 3rd win of the season to make it Hyken's 3rd win, 4th win, and Silver gets a 1-2, and it's going to be Denvy for the first time on the podium. Denvy scores a podium. Assetto has started his career in a brilliant way and has finished in P4. Axel in 5th, Rocky in P6, Gold P7, Racer P8, Guer P9, and Dafu is P10 and has undoubtedly lost the championship lead because of that. Oh my goodness. Top 3 to the grid, please. Oh, Denvy, get back in game.
Oh, from what I believe, 2 car. Oh god, an Audi and a Braun have just completely retired or just completely left the game.
Yeah, some people do that sometimes.
Look, it's called a motor race.
So yeah, top 3 to the grid, please. We've got a very small podium for you.
Okay, as long if you're honest, then it's fine. You won't get penalised for it. If that is correct. That is a really tiny podium.
It's chill, don't worry about it. Don't need to line up in front of it, just pull up, yeah. Just park your car up and we'll get done.
Oh my god, Flo. Thank you, Welsh man. Wait, Axel?
He's pulled his car there because Denvy left.
Oh. Oh wait, should I wait?
Yeah, I'm trying to get Denvy back in.
What? Oh. I realize. Oh my.
I'm gonna bring everyone quick. There you go. Well, because Dafu's not Dafu. Denvi is not here. We're just gonna make this little block him. No, Axel, get off. That's Denvi because he left. Everyone else, get on the podium and face towards me. Face towards me. There we go. Now we can get the podium screenshot and everyone's happy. And Axel, move.
Wow. Mostly everyone's happy.
Yeah, mostly. Anyway, with that big bit of drama at the end of the race, that's been that. Somehow this race has taken 45 minutes. Anyway, we'll see you all next week for the race.